season, all their effort, all their energy to get them here, the final.
And I'm sure the feeling in their locker room was different today. That finals atmosphere is unlike anything else. This is what it's all about.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got Rizachet. Fox is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Okongwu in at the center position.
A true highlight of Rizachet's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Outside, KD. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
On the free throw, no good. Anunoby with it. Pass to Suggs. That three off the mark. On offense, here are the Suns. Here's Edwards. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
And then getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Adams, he's checked in for Anunoby.
Let's give it a big hand for that jaw-dropping performance.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Adams with the screen on Edwards. KD passes to Adams. Outside, KD. Pass to Adams. It's stolen by Edwards. He can't hit that time. Suggs with some nice defense.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one. At least you hope.
KD sets the pick for Suggs. Banked in off the glass.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Outside Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Fox against Suggs. Lets it go. Vassell, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him out.
Tigers from 14. Basket counts.
The defense was so focused on keeping Fox in front of them, and that gave him enough room to sink it in from mid-range.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Checked in for the Wizards. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Second, Evan Mobley.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Mobley, a screen on Gordon. And KD, here we go.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Phoenix. 4-point game. Tigers from 14. Rebound, Washington. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for them in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Here's Rizachet. Okongwu against Mobley. A pass to Fox. Back to Okongwu. Out to Edwards. 3 on the clock. Latrey gains it from downtown. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And we'll go courtside to hear more about what's going on with OG Anunoby. Ellie, what are they telling you there?
Thanks. I got some news from Washington's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They have given him the green light to return. They need his presence on the court, even if he's not 100%. We'll see how he handles it. Back to you.
Ellie, thank you for the update.
Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation around this, as always, when dealing with injuries.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Done against Dort. Done outside. Shoots over Mobley. Here's Song. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That board looked easy for Sar at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
Durant at the elbow. Sar against KD. Song, the pass to Harris. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Trent against Suggs. Outside, KD. Mobley kicks to KD. Mobley a screen on Harris. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the evening. And the Suns making a change here. Fox is checked in. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Sar with a screen on Suggs. Here's Fox. Here's Sar. And Sar throws it down.
Most of Sar's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
Suggs looking around. It's Dort on the wing. Vassell, the pass to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Durant missing. And a deep 3 from Fox. No good on that one. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Wizards trail by 6. You've got Caldwell Pope. Max Strus is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here is Harris. Hasn't made one yet. And a wide open look for Song. And it's off from three-point range. Now the Wizards with it. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Harris.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Fox against DiVincenzo. Now Fox. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
DiVincenzo against Fox. Strus setting the screen for DiVincenzo. Strus finds Adams. And it's Strus missing. Suns leading by 4. Pass to Sar. Harris outside. Dunn dishes to Fox. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Sar throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Caldwell Pope. Kept alive. Back to DiVincenzo. And here's Strus for 3. Drops in the tray. Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Let's direct your attention to the court and make some noise for your visitor,
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And the Suns also making a change. Edwards has come in for Dunn. Dort against Edwards. Now, here's Fox. Guarded closer. Suggs with some nice defense. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 3. Pass to Mobley. Outside Durant. Here's the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass, and it's in his motion a second later.
Fox against Suggs. Outside Fox. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
De'Aaron Fox taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Fox.
You gotta love how scrappy De'Aaron Fox is. No matter what kind of challenges he faces in a game, he's never giving less than his all.
Aaron Gordon is checking in for Phoenix. Zachary Rizachet comes in for Jared McCain. Now, here's Vassell. Scoreless thus far. Fires from deep. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Edwards with it. He's covered by Suggs.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
It's Vassell on the wing. Puts one up from 19. And Sar pulls it down.
Now, you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
2 free throws coming up, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is
The previous play is under
what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Slow motion replays. You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Okongwu comes in for Sar, and Jared McCain subbed in for Fox.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Here's Suggs, and Suggs throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Downright lethal in the pick and roll. Gordon's size and quickness, along with the decision-making, it's a tough combination.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. Sinks the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Edwards passes to Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Durant with it, defended by Gordon, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Jalen Suggs on top. The Suns leading. 50 seconds left in the first half. Okongwu with a screen on Dort to the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Suggs. Three-pointer. Second chance effort. And Mobley throws it down.
Good thing Mobley was right there, ready to get involved and save the play.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Okongwu. Dort grabs the miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Durant dishes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The step-back jumper is good. Edwards got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Suns lead by 2. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Phoenix Suns.
They're playing with the team-first attitude, making that extra pass. Shaq, that could have been you.
You need to check your receipts, sir. Over 3,000 career assists. Apology accepted.
Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. They've made it this far, game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Suggs. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. We've got De'Aaron Fox. Okongwu is out there with Aaron Gordon. And then there's Zachary Rizashay. And it's Edwards in at the 2. And here are the Suns now. The lead is 2. Fox against Suggs. Okongwu with the screen for Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
We talk about his quickness, but De'Aaron Fox has bounce. He will throw it down on you in a second.
Fox against Suggs. Durant for 3. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's running around the perimeter ready to fire.
It's good on the putback. He's got 8.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now here's Durant. 16 points for him. the Ricochet. Here's Fox, defended by Dort. Outside, Fox. A three-pointer, no good. Wizards trail by 3. Durant down low. He's against Gordon.
Go ahead, big fella. Throw it down. Mobley showing off that incredible balance.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Edwards against Dort. Edwards, the bounce pass. Lock at 6. Fires from 18. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Left side, Suggs. Outside Durant for the lead. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Edwards working it over. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
An already legendary trash talker and fiery competitor. Edwards, who's hunger to win and be an all-time great, is admirable.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Vassell is screen on Fox. Here's Suggs.
Using that momentum to just prepare for liftoff. Suggs were a problem on the drive.
Outside Gordon. Three-pointer, Fox. Washington with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And that one misses. So for the Suns, Alexander Sarr comes in for Okongwu. And Harris subbed in for Zachary Ricochet. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Third team foul.
3rd quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
That's just too much Alex Sarr there. At about 7 feet, he is a lot to handle.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Vassell outside. It's good from long range. Vassell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
They get the rebound. Sarr, it's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
Suggs with the ball, picked up by Harris. And that one's good, Suggs.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
Some changes for Phoenix. Chris Dunn's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And Jared McCain subbed in for Fox. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Strus. Here's Edwards. Washington with the rebound. 1:29 left to play in the 3rd. McCain against DiVincenzo. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Trent's checked in for Phoenix. McCain against DiVincenzo. Pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
Washington's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Nice open look, but it's no good. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Strong, the pass to Harris. The shot, no good. Adams, some nice D. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
McCain with the ball, defended by DiVincenzo. Harris against Strus. Harris kicks to Dunn. Shot clock at 6. Fades. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Strus setting the screen for DiVincenzo. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tie game in Washington. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Steven Adams is out there with Max Strus. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Contavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Now here's DiVincenzo. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Song. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And the length of Sarr is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
2 shots. And the second free throw, good. The Wizards with the lead. DiVincenzo passes to Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Suns shooting at 50% in a decent group. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 1.
He's been doing this for a long time. Harris is so productive inside.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Oh, here's Edwards. McCain with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. McCain's shot is off. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for Washington. They trail by 1. Pass to Mobley. And stolen by Harris. Nice move. Got it. Edwards converts for 2. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Now Song following Durant's three-point attempt. Three-pointer, Fox. Washington with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Durant on the wing. Lets it go with it. And again for three.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's McCain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Washington's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Sarr with the screen on Suggs. Edwards fires. No good from three.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Katie with it, picked up by Harris. And the foul called on Alex Song. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Okongwu's checked in for Alexander Song. Aaron Gordon comes in for Tobias Harris. And Zachary Rizachet is subbed in for Jared McCain. Now here's Durant. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his 1st foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Durant against Gordon. Now Mobley. Lou Dort. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Fox against Suggs. Drives to the hoop. The response. Slamming at home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Oh, here's Edwards.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Outside, Vassell. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Oh, it hurts. Outside Edwards. Here's Okongwu. Outside Edwards. 4 on the clock. Now Okongwu. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Mobley, a screen on Fox. Suggs, down low, gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
It drops.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Suggs against Fox. Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last 3 means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Now, here's Okongwu. Shoots it up. The shot is off.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Suggs, that's in there.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
And Washington making a change here. Edwards against Dort. And here's Edwards for three. And the three misses. And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.